together. We were here 2 days together, full, beautiful days in Guimarães, installing, in fact, what we did in a digital way, a pan-European community, a community that has as a purpose to bring people together around walking, collectiveness, thinking together, doing together, and also preparing some meetings for other people together. We come from different countries. Some of us had a flight from Brazil, or from Brussels, Spain, everywhere. What did you learn here about working together in a walking community, installing a pan-European group?
Well, I found it very amusing because I work in an international collaboration as it is, which is Walc, Listen, Create. We work, we're from different cultures and live in different places. So for me it was like a bigger and more expanded Walc, Listen, Create discussion that we have. But I thought it was interesting to have a bit of a tussle with different people and develop a community, a team. That's what we're doing. We're building a team first, and then we'll be building a much bigger community.
Can I ask the audience or our community, do you want something to add or to ask, a question to add or to ask Andrew?
Who will win tonight?
Not tonight.
It will never end. We just have 1 minute of the
and then now you can ask a question and then.
You've come all the way from Brazil.
Yeah, some would say that. Yeah.
Okay, come all the way from Brazil to tell us how we're going to develop an incredible online platform and archive and work with us to fulfill all our needs. So how have you found it, reflecting on the last couple of days?
I found it rather excellent. I think that we all came quite a bit closer together than we were before, and also have established ways and venues through which we are going to even tighten that collaboration, but also provide venues and ways to expand our reach and hopefully put walking art as a artistic concept a little bit more on the global map. So yeah, I'm quite happy with what has happened over the last 2 days.
Okay, you're going to ask the question of the next person.
Who is the next person? It's Clara. Hello Clara. How are you doing today? That is not my question, by the way. It's a bonus question. Some say that you also flew from Brazil, but maybe you did not. So my question to you is not probably going to be what did you think of the last 2 days, but how do you see the cooperation that we have between 7 partners and 5 countries in a nutshell, because you only get 2 sentences or maybe 1 minute. How do you see that will contribute to Nacoclea over the next 3.5 years?
Well, I think that the experience I had from the previous years was that I thought that I knew everybody already, or nearly everybody, and in these 2 days I have seen people completely different of the ideas I had. So what I expect for the future is this upside down in my mind, this change of synapses. That is for me the most exciting part of my work and what makes me on the move.
Thank you very much. The microphone is yours.
Okay. Just be careful when you have your thumb there, you're not turning the microphone off. So keep your hand.
Hello.
Hello, Yadis. Yadis was carrying with the most heavy burden. And I want to ask him, how do you feel as project leader of this so exciting project of Walc?
I think that this burden was not a burden. As any burden, it is an opportunity to move further, to meet in a better way. I'm very happy for the exchange, for what we have decided, for the way we put things together, so that we can walk for the next 4 years as creatively as possible.
Fantastic. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Now, who's next? So, Fred, you came all the way from France.
Yes, yes.
At last hour comes from France. Okay. How do you feel about your experience and you being here with this group of people, I will not call it consortium, over the last 3 days and the next 3 days that you will be also for the upcoming events of accountants?
Well, I believe it's marvelous diversity of local communities we have around the act of working, and each one of us we are bringing to this project different approach, creative ways to work together and with the local community, and it's very exciting to expand our practices together and exchange and create this European network around the world.
Good, great. You can take the microphone now. And
Change seats.
Kostas.
Costa, so you come from Greece, and could you tell us what your experience with this first encounter we have all together and the team, and how you see the future of the Walc project?
Okay, it was very exciting to see the people that I have met, most of them only in the screen of Zoom meeting. I think that this kind of personal meetings are very important because they can help us progress and move forward, dedicate much time. I didn't have any kind of previous meeting that has finished at 8 o'clock at night. So I think this is also a sign of the dedication that the partners are showing towards the project. And it's a sign that everybody is very, very willing to give their most strength to to contribute to the success of the project and to contribute to this creation of the Pan-European organization and the Center for Working Arts that we want to create. Okay. Okay, so Gert, you were one of the ideators of, let's say, of the project. So you see that now the ideas that you have put on the paper are starting being realized. How this is how you can see the transition from the paper to the reality.
Now, we are weaving a web, and a spider normally has 8 legs, but we altogether have something like 14 legs. And it is, for me, fascinating to see how these legs are getting into a synchrony, how they get to move together. Actually, one of the most important inspirations for me is that we are all guests on one way or another. So what connects us is that we are hosted and that we are actually always in a state of being hospitable and being hosted. So for me, this idea of connecting all of us is based on this shared friendship that we have. There's a form of being together that is beyond being separated, being isolated, but that there is this idea of utopia, this idea of connectedness, this idea of that we are at home at each other's home. I think that is the strength of what this international network can be, that we will be at home in each other's home. And that is what I felt and learned in this meeting as well. This human connection we have, that it is recognition and being together in a way that is much more than being strangers, but being recognized.
Je vais faire en français.
Ah, tu peux faire. Donc, comme tu veux.
Oui, parce qu'on est, on est dans une Europe avec beaucoup de langues.
T'as raison.
Et hospitalité en action. Une des raisons qu'on vous a fait, qu'on a invité Liga Circus, parce qu'on combine cette ambiance de hospitalité avec le nomadisme, être en route, se rencontrer. Et comment pour vous, vous voyez cette utopie qu'on a de se rencontrer tous dans les 4 ans qui vont venir?
Et je suis extrêmement heureuse et je remercie chaleureusement Gert en tout premier lieu et puis toute l'équipe pour entrer dans ce merveilleux groupe capable d'écouter l'autre, capable de changer d'opinion parfois et même de vocabulaire. On est passé d'un concept de sélection d'artistes à un concept d'échange et d'ouverture, d'invitation des artistes. Et ça me semble très important. Comme ça, nous mettons en place une autre façon de faire de l'art, d'autres relations entre artistes et avec d'autres artistes à venir, une façon plus inclusive de travailler avec d'autres artistes, d'autres personnes, une définition plus ouverte de l'art. Et ça me semble être vraiment l'avenir. C'est voilà, une façon plus ouverte. Donc merci beaucoup et je suis particulièrement curieuse d'aller à Prespa bientôt. Prespa, c'est vraiment un joyau et c'est le cœur de quelque chose d'extrêmement important en Europe, donc au crossroads, au carrefour des frontières. Et donc c'est un peu une métonymie, c'est-à-dire que ce qui se passe à Prespa pourrait se passer aussi partout dans le monde de façon encore plus forte. Et donc cette présence à Prespa d'un lac, de la mer pas très loin, de montagnes au plan, disons, du paysage me semble extrêmement fort. Et puis toute l'histoire évidemment humaine, terrifiante aussi, qui se passe à Prespa et qui est constamment qui reprend vie, où la nature reprend vie derrière ces catastrophes, ça me semble tout à fait extraordinaire. Et donc ma prochaine première visite, ce sera pour Prespa. Et puis ensuite, nous vous attendons à Villefagnan, en Charente, au cœur d'un petit village de 800 habitants. Et avec évidemment beaucoup, c'est pour ça que ça m'intéresse beaucoup Prespa aussi, cette présence des personnes qui viennent de partout. Et on fait une mondialité ensemble sur cette planète. Merci beaucoup à vous tous et à très bientôt. Ah oui, parce que
You're lucky because if you put your buttons on here, you've got extra loudness on that.
Oui, non, j'ai failli l'étendre. Pardon, d'accord. Oui, ça a dû faire de Cher Miguel, en français là?
Comme tu veux. You can ask in French and answer in Portuguese.
You can answer in Portuguese.
Okay,
but
perfect.
And I don't speak French because you understand French, right? Je te parle en français parce que tu comprends le français? Ok. So you want to speak in your
Une
mother tongue?
minute, une minute.
Speak,
Okay.
speak.
So, Miguel, I was so happy to meet you.
Me too.
And you're a wonderful designer.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you for your great ideas and your smile and you opened the doors of this place with your companions
I love
here.
this interview.
Well,
One minute.
okay, what do you think of this event? Are you happy with it?
Yes, I'm very happy because it was something that was mandatory to do, but it was a big pleasure to do it. We are very tired, but we share our aim to continue this project. It was a battle before, and it's still a battle, so we go walking through and hope that we could have more moments like this.
C'est la Victoria.
Alors, en français, Lionel, qu'est-ce que je pense qu'il y a quelque chose de plus important que le vin rouge pour nous autres.
C'est le vin blanc.
Oui. Qu'est-ce que vos rencontres ici est de plus important?
Oh, it was tough for me
Tu
because
peux
I
parler en
don't
français,
speak
français.
very good English. I
speak
understand
French.
nothing, and I
Tu peux
have a
parler.
problem because I don't work with online. So I have a lot of things to do in 4 years to build something with you.
Tu
But
peux parler
I'm
français,
happy
Lionel.
I have an idea of performance working all the day. Thank you very much.
Hey, Natasha.
Natasha.
Oh, sorry.
Natasha.
Natasha, what's happening for you?
Sorry?
What's happening for you on
What's
this
up?
day?
What's
this
happening?
day?
What's happening?
Oh, what's happening? Estamos contentes de terem vindo ao primeiro encontro aqui em Portugal. Acho que a partir daqui temos um bom arranque, um bom início. Espero que tenham aproveitado o momento. Nós, em particular, aprendi imenso a perceber que existe um potencial de partilha de experiências, de metodologias e de processos. E isto está aí no bom caminho. Ainda temos muito para andar, mas está aí no bom caminho.
Boa, boa.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
One more, no?
Yeah.
Oui.
To get back to the start for
Anna
for
should
Anna.
answer the question. Anna?
And I want, oh really, this was so beautiful, Natasha.
Hello, Anna.
Yeah, hello. You can ask me a question.
So Anna, the world is beautiful whenever you speak about something, and it's very, it's a good feeling to listen to you talk actually. So how was the experience for you for being at our home in Portugal?
It was so nice to be here at your home, and I really felt at home. You were working with a needle the whole time, and also not only working on a network, but also on embroidery and a beautiful kind of tissue, another way of thinking together. And I think as a self-reflective moment and a first moment of real encounter and feeling each other's bodies and seeing each other in a real way, eating also together, bringing each other's landscapes also into the room, being in your landscape, and hearing and listening to each other from where we come or what we do, and especially how we are in the world. And a lot of things come together, and Geert already spoke about the weaving of a web, but I also think it's a tissue. And of course what we did here was also some having discussions, because we talk in different grammars and narratives, but it's good. It makes the tissue better, and it also prevents us in time that we have in the tissue or in the weaving, like the holes of biting moths, how do we call this? So of animals that would take the tissue away. So we were making and doing, and also installing a lot of things to work better together, but stay also and think about what is our local grammar, local speciality, and how can we bring it into a bigger narrative, in a longer and in a world story. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.